Hey everybody, we are back. We are alive. Welcome. Okay, I've been a little bit busy since you all last saw. Let's see. I've dug a little bit more on the hole down there. We of course completed the bay last episode, last stream. It was pretty good. I inadvertently killed one of those dudes, the illagers, and got curse or bad omen or whatever it's called, and then ran over there to the bad omen farm, the raid farm, and I scrubbed myself clean and got some nice hero of the village. Not that I really needed it, but I felt like I needed, I needed some sort of means of like getting, XP and stuff, just sort of make everything well-rounded. But at any rate, so this is what all we've gotten so far today from last time. I haven't really eaten too much into the side hole there, but you can see it's really rounding out very nicely. I'm actually quite happy with it. Sadly, it just feels, I don't know, we're missing something. You know what I mean? But what? Well, at any rate, all I know to do now is to just finish out this this whole part here. Otherwise, it just feels, I'm also have to extend out this area and then the back area and then the other side area to round the whole thing out. It just feels like this is such a huge, I don't know, undertaking. And it's overwhelming, It's just a very overwhelming situation. But hey, everybody, welcome. Hey. All right. So, at any rate, let me just hop on over into creative mode here. After all, I do want to set up one of those. I finally gotten tired of mining everything out because I got all the stone that I need. So I'll just, since I've got that wall complete, I'm going to make this wall a completely different design and so on. So, like, there's not really any reason to worry about all the stone I'll be losing here. And plus, this is all far enough away from the central base that anything that blows up down here, like at most, it'll just be the beacon pyramids, and that's replaceable iron. So I'm not really worried about that. So let's just quickly, tap out a slime block machine real quick. Shouldn't take too much stuff. I don't actually remember off the top of my head what all goes into this. I remember we got this, fences. Oh, that's right. I built a copy over here. Over there, rather. Whoa. What in the hell? That was weird. What the? My stuff is missing. What just? No! Wow. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. What did you guys get in? That was sure strange. I wonder what happened there. Jack lore. No. No, it was not. It was all fake. It was all unreal. Did it actually have volume? I could not get the volume to loop through, like, my desktop, so I was like, oh god, is it actually playing the audio? Did you hear it? Good, I'm glad I got somebody. That was the point. I enjoyed that. No, there was no audio. God damn it. It had noise. Okay. It was very loud. That was the point. Yes, it was meant to be loud. Okay, good. As long as you all heard it, that's the point. It was meant to jump scare you. Oh, lordy. I was nervous as all hell as to whether or not that would work. But at any rate, how are you all doing tonight? I don't appreciate that. I'm sorry, W. Mars. I had to catch your attention somehow. I won't do it again. Maybe. That was awesome. Well, thank you. You were drunk during that? Yeah, that would have been something. I wanted to make the FitMC disapproving stare thing just a little bit subtler up in the, what was that, the right upper left-hand corner or whatever it was. And I was just like, this stupid thing won't, like, actually do it as subtly as I would like, but oh well. I won't do it again. Yeah, I'm going to totally do it again. You caught me, W. Mars. You got it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the actual stream this time. You should have known something was up the moment I went into creative mode. Like, something wasn't up. Or it wasn't right. Plot twist. This is pre-recorded. No. This isn't pre-recorded either, Poncho. I'm just glad you all got a kick out of that. You were confused? Good. That was the point. Mission successful. Mission failed successfully. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry those of you who didn't hear any audio. Maybe you lucked out. You didn't have to listen to the ear-destroyingly loud Zawoldo and the explosions and all that. I wanted it to be something that would catch your attention. I considered doing an entire stream worth of pre-recorded shit and then just accidentally dying at the end. And then being like, ha, made you look. You also heard the audio. I just wanted to do it again. Okay, well, I could totally do it again, see? I mean, it was all just a pre-recorded movie. See? Bam, 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 I'm dead. Bam, that's... And there you go. Fun stuff. Good times. Now to never do that again. You get comments from the start, though? Yeah, I got all the comments. Like, make a waterfall over here, make it flow down. Yeah, like, I was paying attention to what all everybody was saying. I just couldn't, because it was pre-recorded, I couldn't, like, say, oh, well, you know, I see your thing, Dark. You know, yeah, I'll consider doing that. Like, I had no clue what anyone might or might not say, so I tried to keep it as generic as I could. I guess it worked. I don't know. Which mechas have I killed? Oh, you mean Terraria. Yeah. Cop Raiders ahead of me in Terraria. I haven't done any Terraria yet. That's going to be interesting. I've always had a problem with, like, the twins. So we'll see if I die horribly when I get to that point in Terraria. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Terraria as well. The twins are next. Yeah, they were the hardest in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess everybody has differing experiences with the mechanical bosses. Can I just say that getting a minecart for your efforts in master mode is like garbage? I can't believe they just give you just that crappy little minecart and that's it. Like, ugh, that still gets me. It's not worth the money, then think twice. Oh. Do I reckon to go to school ball? Can't be asked, been told, oh my god, school ball. I mean, it's up to you. Do you have a date or anyone you really want to spend time with? If not, that's fine. Like, don't feel bad if you can't. Or don't want to or whatever. I didn't go to any proms. I'm not like... I don't care. It never affected me. So, I mean, you go right ahead or don't. You know, it's whatever. $90 to get in? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, if it's that extremely expensive and you don't want to or don't have $90 to spend on that, yeah, I understand. That is perfectly understandable. Do whatever you feel is the right thing to do, I guess. That's crazy. I guess they're trying to get the students to help pay for it, since it's their prom or ball or whatever. Yeah, that is BS. I mean, they got to pay for it somehow, I guess. So I guess they don't have a budget of any kind to do that with. But yeah, wow, that sucks. Andrew didn't go to the prom either because of fan surfer. Oh my god. Poor Andrew. I hope he wasn't really looking forward to it. You have to pay to get into your own school ball. Yeah, they usually do it that way. It must be that way because of lack of budgetary stuff. Do you recommend doing the mage playthrough? It feels well balanced. I've done enough mage playthroughs of Terraria. I'm tired of that. I want to do a ranger. Oops. I'm thinking of doing a full arrow or full rocket ranger. I can't decide which. Make it reasonable, like 20 or 30. Yeah, I don't know how they expect kids to have that much money to just toss away on a school function, but whatever. I didn't. At that age, I certainly didn't. So, I don't know. Like, it's a whack proposal, but hey, you know. Things have gotten only more troublesome over the last few years. I kind of feel bad for kids growing up nowadays. There's a lot of stuff that it's like twisted and not quite as nice as it used to be, you know? Oh, I've seen enough Vinland Saga stuff to know what it's about. I'm kind of like on the fence about Vinland Saga. I know it's good. I'll probably wait for it to finish before I really like commit to it. I don't know. Vinland Saga, I know that it got a good anime season or two or something like that recently. But I've not looked too deeply into it beyond that. What about Vinland Saga, though? Up to date with the manga? No, I've never read the manga of Vinland Saga. I've submerged myself into the world of Berserk, and I thought about doing Gantz, because I heard really rave things about Gantz as well. And Claymore, that's another really good one. Constantium video, yes. I've got a lot of work to do in the background, so I can't show anything off yet for Constantium. When I'm done with all that terraforming and work, that's when you will get a Constantium video. So it may be another month before I do a Constantium video. I don't know. I would love to be able to do it, you know, just bam, like that, but it isn't that easy. So, sorry, you're just going to have to wait. But thanks for at least keeping some interest in the Constantium Chronicles. I do want to, like, return to doing that. But, yeah, life is, other things have cropped up that I've wanted to do, and I just have to, you know. What about Jujiki no Rokunin? Have I read that? No, I have not, Squidda Boy. What's that one about? It's not one I've heard the name of before. Is that a, I don't know, what would that be, even? Seen a few folks. I was in a healthcare facility recently. We need masks. Oh, man. That's not good. Is there a higher chance of COVID suddenly or something? Or is there just like, is that medical precautions or something like that? You guys still wear masks? Because you know some people that still do. I don't. I haven't worn a mask outside in literally years. There just hasn't really been a reason to. Like, I've not had COVID. A lot of the people around me haven't really thought about it. Like, it's just fallen off. There are a handful of people I'll see at, like, Walmart and other retailers. But by and large, no. The mask stuff is really just kind of like... It's too inconvenient. Like, I don't see it being worth my time. There just aren't that many people that I've run across who are like, yeah, we have to wear masks still. Like, most people have just moved on. That's the thing. Like, masks were very kind of the period or of the time. I don't see mask usage coming back up. I just don't. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe something will change drastically. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Medical precaution? Yeah, that's true. Haven't been outside in years. Yeah, well, I haven't really had to go outside all that much either. At a hospital, you need to. Yeah, that makes sense, because it's a hospital. That'll likely never go away. But in the general world, no, it's probably not coming back. But who knows? Like I said, it could take something wild, but we'll see. There's a couple places here that are still enforcing their establishment. Really? I'm shocked. Wear it when you're feeling sick or you've been exposed to COVID or have it. Yeah, see, that makes sense, because like that's just a precaution and a courtesy to others around you. If you know you're sick or you know you've been exposed to COVID, that's fair. But like wearing a mask everywhere you go and being paranoid about it is like so... It's out of vogue now, you know? Like, I think the masks for the sake of masks is kind of gone. Dead and buried. At least that's how it feels. You're on Mars, so a little hard to get outside on Mars? Yeah. Yeah, he'll suffocate. There's no air on Mars. Or at least not much air. Only paranoid old women near... Oh, yeah, well, there's a lot more than just paranoid old women. There are a lot of people I've seen that are still wearing them out in public. And it does kind of look a little bit like the paranoia's got them. But I can't help that. 9.7 million days without a girlfriend, or whatever the recent block count of Space Valkyrie is. Them's chump change, yeah. I don't know how many people have been alive for several million days, though. What is that, 9.9, roughly, million days? How many years is that? Isn't that like several hundred to almost 1,000 years? Or something crazy? 9.9 million days. Let me do that. 9.9, 10 to the 6th. So divide that by 365 days. And you're looking at 27,000 years. So no. I don't think anybody's been alive for as many days as Space Valkyrie has blocks. But, you know, it's nice to know that the entire human race has been kind of sort of established ever since about that time. As many blocks as there are, I don't know, fucks that I give. He was alive when Jesus was alive. No, 27,000 years. That's even more. Many, many, many thousands more. Just some mental guesses. Yeah, 30,000. Oh, that's a good. You're in the ballpark, Ronnie. That's a good guess. 30K years. That's not too far off the mark, honestly. I got to give you a bit of credit, man. That's some pretty good guessing. Ow. Yes, I do have a plastic calculator on my desk. What of it, Matthias? What do you got against my old school classic calculator from almost 30 years ago? I mean, it served me well all these years. I have no reason to abandon it. Stop using it. It's been in the trenches with me. It's been in World War II with me. It's been in, you know, all the hardships of school life and so on. The least I could do is keep using it. All right. All right, time to start on this edge. Is it a TI-12? No, it's a TI-30X2S. Good guess, Matthias. Good guess. I like that. You guys are on, like, the same wavelength as me. Tonight, anyway. Maybe I should make more brain rot videos and show them at the beginning of streams. Just for, like, the hell of it. You survived 9.7 million days in hardcore Minecraft. I highly doubt that much time could ever pass in a reasonable time span. Not without, like, the carpet mod or some other artificial way of passing time. 9.7 million days in Minecraft. What is that? Like, 9.7 million divided by 20 minutes? Or times 20 is how many minutes that is. That's an insane amount of time. Does it have an arch? No, it does not. Classic calculator, yep. Oh man, this thing's been around. I think I got this calculator in 2003, 2005, somewhere in there. When I entered high school is when I got this calculator, I think. So I keep it on my desk as a reminder of all the hell I've been through. And also to do math whenever I need it. Because, you know, what else is it for? I mean, it's not good for anything but math. Does it have a sliding back case? You guessed it. Damn. Ugh. Nostalgic. The sliding back cases were the best, in my opinion. They look goofy today, but like back in the day, oh man, those were the shit. Everybody had one of those. If it can run Doom, it can run Arch. Nice. Oh, you meant Arch the operating system. I see. I don't know that it can run Doom, in all honesty. I've never actually tried to get any sort of complex program on there. I don't know how you would run Doom, honestly. I know someone got it working, but like, I kind of just figured that was more meme than reality. I don't know, maybe. I'd have to try it. I'd have to look up a YouTube tutorial of some kind that'll show you how to do it. 9.6 mil is insane, I know. We counted up all the blocks in Space Valk 3 yesterday. It was a good, fun, little, interesting experiment I had with Fast Vincent. I invited Fasty on here to, I don't know, just shoot the breeze with me. Since my, the guy I was gonna interview had to, bow out at the last minute. Shame, really. Holy shit. Let me up. There we go. But yeah, I was gonna interview Exalted Spartans. That was a shame that he didn't. Whoops. That he couldn't get here in time. God, that fucking skeleton has a power bow. I just know it. Absolutely going to town on me. Sleepy Fast, yes. Fast Vincent was really good. I think because of the Raspberry Pi. Ah, okay. Either Google it or use your phone calculator. Oh, yeah, that's usually a good way to get whatever mathematical stuff you need done in a heartbeat. Longest hardcore is only 24,000 days? Damn. When did they start hardcoring, I wonder? That just sounds like they'd had to have been going at it since, like, hardcore began. Why Texas? Isn't that a state? Told me Casio would go out in 5 years, bragged about how Time X has been going on for 30. Calculator brands? I think those are. Those sound familiar, but I don't, like, know them. For the Doom calculator, I believe it was a Raspberry Pi. Ah, okay. Yeah, if they were using a Raspberry Pi, that's cheating. That's low-key cheating. I don't count anything with, like, a really good processor. Like, of course that's going to be able to run a game, you know? I feel like all it would take is just, like, the right optimizations, and of course you can run a game like Doom. Oh, I have two. I just suddenly realized I have two spyglasses. Get out of my inventory. I'm trying to find more food. I need to feed myself. Ooh, am I out of golden carrots already? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I was like, I shouldn't be. I just stocked up. Maybe I've eaten through all my stock already. I don't know. Oh, and I need to repair my pick. What would be... I guess selling stone to villagers. Selling stone to villagers. That's perfect. Glad I thought of it. There's plenty of villagers and way more than enough stone. Okay. Three shulkers full should be enough to, like, repair everything and get me up to full. I mean, what else am I going to do with all this stone? Build with it? Nah, I've done enough of that for one day. For one lifetime, it feels. Okay. Get in there. Oh, I'm missing a stack. Okay. You could increase that day count by AFKing and skipping nights in less amount of time. Ah, okay. So it's not like an actual, you know, legitimate counter. I guess if you made a a promise to like never skip nights, never pointlessly AFK. You know, just like actually fill up your playtime with meaningful action. I guess you could justify that. I don't know. Feels a little too easy to cheat. Grateful to have another math or chemistry class in your life. Damn. What did you do to get out of that, Pancho? Or are you just done with all of your those courses? I guess you're just done, right? Well, either way, I mean, you got you got your whole life ahead of you to forget all that math and chemistry. Perfect. Chili cheese Fritos. Oh, I want some of those. Harvest cheddar sun chips. Oh my god, dude, stop making me hungry. I like those things so much. The Harvest cheddar sun chips are the best. I used to eat them so much I burned myself out on them. Like, you could just get them at the place that I worked at many, many years ago. I could just get them for, like, dirt cheap. And so I would just scan my debit card, and the vending machine took debit cards. And so I was like, yeah, give me them sun chips. I burned myself out on them for a while, but I kind of want them again. You plan to go AFK to get 1,000,000 shulkers of cobblestone in your hardcore world? Damn. What are you going to make with 1,000,000 shulkers of cobble? Like, assuming you can even get there. Are you just going to have a giant field of shulkers of cobble and say, hey, this is my greatest endeavor? Like, if you don't build anything with it, what's the point, you know? I mean, you know, more power to you. Oh. I hate how much there is. What do you mean, how much there is? What do you mean, W. Mars? Okay. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Come on. Click faster. Uh-huh. I love the affirmation sound. It tickles the dopamine center of my brain. I'm doing something right. That kind of feeling. Uh-oh. There we go. Chat GPT can't do math. Yeah, it can't. Most math you'll ever see in your career is when you get to work on cameras and video editing. Ah. Well, if you can do basic math in your head, I don't imagine you'll need too much more. For, like, really high-end stuff, whatever it is you're doing, Pancho. Just for video editing, I guess. What, do not all your messages send? Oh, I'm not on live chat. God damn it. No wonder. I'm so sorry, W. Mars. I was missing some context. My bad. I didn't... Yeah, I was on live chat before the power failure. And as for what caused the power failure, I saw that question earlier. I don't know. It just... The power went out. So if the power randomly dies, you know why. If the stream cuts off abruptly, that's what happened. Whatever problem it was, it apparently got fixed, so I'll assume that it's all good. But other than that, I have no idea, man. It sucked, but, you know. Can't do with what we can't do. If that makes any sense. Uh-oh, we can't sell any more stone. Yeah, everybody's all stoned out. I guess you can say they're all completely stoned. Or something. As though I haven't made that joke 50 times. I'll just come back to this. Where is Iktsoy? I don't know. It's okay, you forgive me. Oh, good. Oh, hey, Arabella. Welcome. You missed a fun and interesting chat introduction. Same wavelength? Oh, man. We're all on the same wavelength tonight, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting to see. You're the most sober person you'll ever meet? Oh, good, Ani. I'm glad. I, too, am also very sober. Finna burst an artery. Good. Burst them arteries, boy. That's how you know you're having fun. If you can't burst an artery, what can you do? And hey, if you're really lucky, it might burst an artery in your brain. That's how you have so much of a good time, it kills you. Very reptoid, yes. I'm so sober I wake up early on the weekends and the weekdays without an alarm. Damn. I used to be so trained to get up at a certain time, I would just wake up at that time. And I hated it. Because I couldn't sleep in. Like, I just was incapable of it for a long time. And it made me a morning person, and I was alright with being a morning person, but at the same time I was like, can I also kind of not be a morning person? Like, I want it both ways. But I couldn't really have it both ways, so. Oh, well. I wanted to be a morning person when I started streaming. And ever since the pandemic, my father's never had a real reason to, like, go into his work. He's usually, like, through remoting from home or something. And so it makes streaming in the morning impossible for me. So my plan was to stream in the morning, basically. And those plans have always fallen through. It sucked. I really enjoyed streaming in the mornings. It made me get up again, like in the olden days. Sleeping is lazy and unproductive. Yeah, exactly. And it's just one of those things that you have a romanticized idea of. Like, I'm romanticized wanting to sleep in. Now I sleep until almost 12 many days, and I'm like, I feel like a lazy piece of shit. And yeah, you're exactly right, Zyro Z. I feel lazy and unproductive when I do that. But it's addictive. I have to sleep in. I want to sleep in. You know what I mean? I look over at my phone and I'm like, it's only 9 or 10. I'm going to go back to bed. But I guess I could train myself again if I really, really had the strength of will. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Fit can't wake up later than 5 a.m. after living next to a train station his whole... Oh, damn. Poor guy. I feel bad for him on that. Make an all-biome fishing place. Oh, yeah, that. I've made one of those before. I forgot how OP fishing is in... well, it's OP in Minecraft, but in Terraria specifically. I can't wait to do Terraria, guys. Holy shit. Oh, it's going to be such a great break. And I guess I should reiterate again, just for those of you who do not know or were not here yesterday or didn't know this was a thing. I'm going to be playing Terraria, not for Freeform Friday. That's still Metroid Prime. It will be in the time slot that Building with Jack was on. So Mondays and Wednesdays at 8. You know, at the usual time. And that will be Terraria for the next month to maybe 2 months. We'll see. I might get really into Terraria for a while and then just like do everything there is to do in the game and then get bored and then go back to Building with Jack. Which is possible. I might just do it that way. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. there. Yeah, well, I can't like change the time I have, you know? I'm stuck with what I have. I could bump it forward 2 or 3 hours. Stream it like maybe 5 or 6. But that conflicts with my dinner time, and I like my dinner time where it is. So, like, I don't have a good time post everybody getting out of school. And I don't have any sort of, like, early morning time like I used to. Maybe if my dad's work reconvenes and they start meeting in their office again, which is probably a pipe dream at this point because they've been very productive via remoting. They're actually more productive remoting than they were actually in the office, which is hilarious. Like, what a cruel twist of fate, you know? Hey, Mike, yes, I'll happily hear a joke. What? You have no place to compete against senior citizen sleep schedule? Oh, Arabella. Well, you want to be a morning person your grandmother is able to avoid her. Oh, you're able to. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I see what you mean. No comment on that, but I understand where she's coming from, I guess. Same time zone as me. Oh, yeah, that's right, you are. Don't say anything more, Arabella. It's like 1 p.m. in Australia? Yeah. Oh, yeah, speaking of Australia, I asked Crowbar yesterday. And Crowbar was like, nah, I'm at work, mate. It's whatever p.m. it was. It was like 8 a.m. or something. And he was at work until like 4. From what you say, most places have people working from home due to the pandemic have become more productive. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad part. But also probably a good thing. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. French people, XD. I know, right? I didn't Jiraiya Jungle Biome. Oh, yeah, I like the jungle theme. Hey, Romus, how are you? I'm all right. Not good because you want to build an obsidian and realize you'd screwed up your... Oh. Yeah, I feel bad for you. I know. I know how bad that can be. Obsidian is not an easy block to work with. Depends on what you're trying to achieve. You don't like the jungle? Aw. Why? I like the jungle. Hard mode jungle gets like really hairy. Really like touch and go in some places. I can't wait. I've not had to struggle in Terraria in a long time. It's going to be an interesting mood, you know, because Terraria's music is like amazing. The moodiest mood music I've had in a long time. Way better than any DOVA-Syndrome stuff. Brings back memories from back in Nam, yes. Oh, the Nam memories. The trees were speaking. Welcome to the jungle. Guns N' Roses intensifies. Welcome to the jungle. I don't actually know the lyrics to that song. I don't actually like that song either. I don't like it as much as Sweet Child of Mine or Stairway to Heaven. But then again, I'm really only like an entry-level Guns N' Roses fan anyway, so maybe it's just too deep for me. Who's to say? Undertale music? Yeah, Undertale music is like top-notch as well. I've never actually played Undertale, but I've seen enough playthroughs of it to know what goes on in it, and I don't really care to play it. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I hate that part. Oh, Squidaboy, what are you saying? Is that in Vietnamese? Like, I can't read that, man. Never played Terraria, but you stumbled across a piece of music from a mod for it. Oh, Calamity Mod? Calamity Mod's music I've heard good things about. So I assume it's that. Could be wrong. Yes. Okay. Well, please try to speak English. I appreciate you can speak Vietnamese, but I want to be able to see what people are actually saying. Did I just hear the Caddyshack reference? No, that was not a Caddyshack reference. Welcome to the Jungle in Vietnamese. Oh, I see. No, Welcome to the Jungle is a song by Guns N' Roses. You ought to know that, Mike. I actually didn't like the movie Caddyshack all that much. I saw it so many years ago. Uh-oh. Visitor. I saw it so many years ago. I wasn't like that impressed with it. I could be, mistaken. Maybe it's a better movie than I remember. Your dad watched Love Caddyshack, but we're also big into golf. Yeah, I don't care about golf. That is, in my opinion, as useful a sport as basketball, football, and soccer. Which is to say, not at all. Not a thing I care to do. Actually, don't really like Calamity Mod. Too many bullet hells. Yes. I'm not a Don Maku fan, so the bullet hell aspect of that mod is very... It's too overwhelming. It's too much for me. But I get that a lot of people are. And they like it. So, it's whatever. I'm not good at the bullet hell. He's supposed to teach you how to golf this summer. Okay. Well, good for you. Get excited. Supreme Calamity is easier than Golem. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about Calamity Mod, and I'm not playing... I'm playing Terraria unmodded. Like, it's pure vanilla. So don't expect anything extravagant on that front. I have no intention of, like, getting too far out. I want the pure Terraria experience, because that's what I liked the most about it, was what 1.2, 1.3, and then 1.4 offered over the years. I see golf being fun to play, but yeah, it's dull as hell. Oh man, is it so boring. I just don't see how people can get into that sport. It is truly the old man sport of all time. I mean, I guess when I gain like 20 to 30 more years on me, or when I have 20 to 30 more years of life than I do now, I mean, maybe I'll get it then. Who's to say? But yeah, as for now, no. Golf ain't it. That ain't it for me, Chief. Stole hole 17 on a wine course. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but sure. Is that like I stole something and am confessing my crimes, or is that golf terminology for I beat the game in a way that was unprecedented? Because, see, like, I don't know, man. One course. Sword fighting is better than golf. Yeah, it sounds like it. At least sword fighting has the risk of you losing a hand or a finger. Ow. Damn baby zombie. So sick of these zombies. Is it a little glitchy? Yeah, I have noticed something like popping or changing. Let me remove something. Okay. I think that'll have fixed it, but I don't know. What are you seeing exactly? Pre-recorded? No, the pre-recorded thing was before. We're done with that, Poncho. I hate how tiny and small they are and fast. Or tiny and fast. I hate that that's like... That is their MO. They run at you real fast and they kill you or they attack you or whatever and then they run away. I guess in a lot of ways the baby zombie is playing tag with you. Like kids play tag. Or something. Ever get a treat of seeing the old men professional play? They're as good as hell. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Like, I know there is a legitimate skill to playing golf. I just don't care. I'm sure if I was into it, that'd be another thing entirely. But, like, for the most part, no. Let's dump off all this stone. Ah, shit. Phil's a moment. Yeah, he got killed by a zombie, or baby zombie, didn't he? Yep, full gold baby zombie. Wow. Fast little... yeah, I wish they would, like, nerf their speed in some, you know, meaningful way. Because I feel like they really are too quick. It will take an infinite amount of time to finish the hole. No, it'll only take another 2 weeks, maybe. I have actually been working on the hole off stream. So hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit more off stream later. Because, like, in lieu of playing Constantium, I've been doing this. So, like, I've got 2 major terraforming related issues. The island on Constantium and the hole in hardcore. And so I prioritized the hole in hardcore. So I don't know. Either or is equally, like, good, I guess. Maybe I could do the thing on Constantium faster. But the hole in hardcore is so much larger. It's so much more involved. Small area off camera grinding? Yeah, I should probably do that. How many people just went triggered by that finger cracking? I hope everybody was triggered by that finger cracking, because I'm not... like, that's part of the ASMR experience you get here at Jacktherippa. Only on the Jacktherippa channel. Oh, man, the finger cracking felt so wet and, oh, visceral. It fills my heart with joy. I love it. Let's see if I can get my neck to pop. Ooh. Oh, I got one there. Oh, that was so good. Not bad. I've had more cracks before on stream than that, but, you know. 3 fingers? It was 4 fingers, actually, Matthias. Close. RPO tips never build a base on an obsidian? Yeah. Oh, pro tip. That's what you meant to say, Romas. Well, I built with obsidian before. It's not really that bad if you're in creative mode. If you're not, I feel bad for you. That wasn't my neck? No, it was my neck. I can pop my neck. It's not that hard. Pop your left middle finger more than 20 times in 30 seconds. Wow. Jack, do the trees speak Vietnamese? They shouldn't. Why? Just because Squidaboy spoke Vietnamese doesn't mean the trees will suddenly too. Pop it out, pop it back in, pop it out, pop it back in. Wow. Crack my cheeks. My jaw will not crack at the moment. I can pop my jaw though. But it doesn't always... it takes some time to, like, reset. And by the way, for those of you wondering, no, popping your joints does not cause arthritis, not Alzheimer's. It does not cause arthritis. It does not, you know, it doesn't damage your joints in any way. That's not how that works. What you're doing is you're causing this this joint fluid, because your joints have a fluid in them. And you're causing dissolved gases in the joint fluid to come out of solution, which is why it pops. And then eventually it dissolves and goes back into solution. And that's it. It's merely a stress relief tool, nothing more. It's not that special. Then the doctor literally, yeah, exactly. And then he disproved that myth. Like, it was not founded in reality. I'm sorry. Like, I get it, you know, ideas like that spread really, really easily. Like, oh, if you touch yourself, you'll go blind. If you pop your finger joints, you'll, you know, get arthritis. But, like, no, that was never a thing that held water. I'm sorry, there's a limit to crazy. And some ideas are just never sane enough to be plausible in reality. Good try, though. Popped his left knuckle for 40 years to prove his mother wrong. Nice. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Everything gives cancer nowadays. Actually, I think the reason is that we've got so much plastic additives in our water, plus microplastics. I think that's actually a cancer risk. Like, we've actually seen cancer rates spike because there's so much junk in the water we've not paid attention to or filtered out. Like, that's the thing. We don't even really know how it works or what's what. We know microplastics are an issue. And it's not just microplastics, it's also the additives in the plastics. Like, those don't get filtered out either. And I don't know that, like, there's enough research going into this and enough consideration to, like, do anything about it. So who knows? It's crazy. And it's kind of frightening when you stop to think about it. Maybe one day we'll get a grip on it and put an end to it. But until then, enjoy drinking yesterday's 2-liter water bottle. And by that I mean the bits of water bottle that have found their way into the environment. Literally, when I say one place in the movie, crack your back, everyone around you thinks it hurts, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Cracking your joints feels great. People who have an aversion to cracking your joints are like, I don't know. They're weird in some way. There's something wrong with them. I don't know exactly what is wrong with them, but there's definitely an issue. Drinking pure water is unhealthy. We should be drinking syrup. No, that's not what I'm saying. Actually, I'm saying the opposite of that, Pancho. I'm saying you can't get a hold of pure water. I'm really saying that it's become a nightmare to keep all our water sources clean to the degree that you can safely drink them. Maybe. Like, who really knows? We don't know. That's the problem. Nobody's really, like, doing much about it. Or at least it doesn't feel like anyone's doing anything about it. I don't know. I'm curious to see what's being done under the hood. Behind the scenes. Within the Matrix, or whatever other term you care to use. Popped your elbow after punching someone. It felt better. Yeah, you let out the stress that was building up in your joint. The synovial fluid. That's the name of that stuff. I don't know how to crack joints and stuff, Ani. It's really easy. You just apply pressure in a certain way, and the I believe it's nitrogen gas dissolved in the synovial fluid of your joints comes out of solution, and it makes a popping noise like this. And that's enough. And if you pull on your joints with just the right amount of force, not too much, you don't want to do it to hurt yourself, and you apply the pressure in just the right way, it'll do it. You got to get used to it, though. If you're not used to doing it, it will not, like, feel good. Okay. Cracking tutorial when? That was your cracking joint tutorial, man. I can't give you any deeper insight into it than that. I only know my own body. I only know how to crack my own joints. I can't help you do whatever to yourself. Like, that's on you. But good luck. You got hurt today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What am I talking about, Razor? I'm talking about popping my joints. Like cracking my fingers and such. There's a key to doing it right. It's safe. If you know how to do it right, it's safe. You're not going to hurt yourself. You're not going to get arthritis, etc., etc. There's a lot of sort of stigma about it. And it's kind of silly. It was a knife in your finger. Oh, you cut yourself. That's right. You did tell me that, didn't you? Well, don't do that next time. Be more conscious of how the knives are I don't know, moving or whatever. Were you like preparing food or doing something, cutting a wire or something that requires cutting? Sometimes I'll use my pocket knife and do that. Push down on your index finger with your thumb. That doesn't always work for me, but sometimes. I know there's a way to do it with pretty much every joint. Though I don't know like how effective it is. All I know is that when I do it right, it relieves the stress built up in that joint. And it makes me feel like more relaxed. Like when my fingers pop, they feel a little bit better. They can perform, they're a little more dexterous, that kind of stuff. That's how it feels to me. But hey, your mileage may vary on that one. Testing something, if you use your hands, take it out right after it's done. Oh. Okay. Touch the metal. Ah. Was it hot or sharp or what? Cutting your nails. Oh, yeah. Damn. I mean, all I can say is be more careful. I don't know. I ain't your parent. Be more careful or don't. That's up to you. You know you can break your finger with your jaw, but your brain prevents you? What? Interesting. I don't think that's true. That sounds very made up. But sure, whatever. I'll roll with it. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at when you say your brain prevents you. Gotta go, Stone. Okay, take care. Thanks for coming out, man. Hope you enjoyed the debate, the sudden gotcha at the beginning of stream here. Okay. Remember, if the trees are talking, those aren't trees. Okay. Want to bite off your finger? Just do it. I mean, that's insane. I don't know why you would want to, but I guess. Oh, that's a bee up there. I thought that was a block. He be up there. If you really want you can bite your tongue off like a piece of steak. God, why would you though? Do you know how many arteries run through the tongue? That's like super, like, dangerous. Like, yeah, if you had to kill yourself and like you're gonna face severe torture if you don't, you can bite your tongue to die, to bleed out. I've heard of people doing that in dire situations. Again, I don't recommend it, but like that, yeah, you can do something and it's really bad, but like, why? Don't ask me. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Did I just hear a phone sound? No, I don't think so. The Viet Cong? What are we fighting for? Okay. I don't think YouTube likes it. Why are we talking about this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we were talking about this. This is so weird. It just came out of left field. That's why you put a wallet in someone's mouth as they have a seizure. Their mouths clamp rapidly and occasionally they'll... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll bite their tongue. And, yeah, that's a very, very bad situation. Sent you a pic of what the cut looks like. Oh, that's nothing. That I thought it was going to be worse than that. No, that is nothing. You guys keep bringing up Charlie and the trees. What on earth? Oh, you mean the Viet Cong. I get it now. If the trees start talking, they're not trees. They're the Viet Cong. I get it. That's a very weird reference to make. But sure, whatever. I'm not, like, into the whole Vietnam meme or whatever this is. Whatever RP you guys are currently doing, I don't know. You almost had 2 seizures, Razor. What happened? Just like Gene Simmons from Kiss. Bleeding tongue performance. Yikes. Wasn't that because he overextended his tongue muscle or something? It's not graphic. No, it's not. I wasn't sure, though. You were like, here, it's bad. I cut myself. And I'm like, oh, God. But no, it's really not. Really not that terrible. Mike, the trees speak Vietnamese. Okay, enough of this silly RP you two have going on. Jack knows baseball? No, I do not. I don't like baseball. I don't care about sports, man. Deep enough to bleed for an hour. Well, that's probably because you didn't apply pressure to it right. I don't know what they're on. I just know about the 60s and the Viet Cong and the war, which was... Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. Not important to me right now, I understand. Okay. Now. So my overall goal with this whole project was to get as much of the diorite and andesite gathered up as possible. I needed the stone too, but I could make stone relatively easily. It was the diorite and andesite that I'm really after. However, at this point I've collected a lot. I'm wondering if I can maybe just blow up the rest. Like, yeah, the debate video had me going into creative mode and all that, but like, no, seriously, I'm kind of curious if I should or shouldn't just rig this whole area up with TNT duping and just blow it to Kingdom Come. Smithereens, even. Because, like, I'm getting tired of shredding all of this damn soil and crap. I don't know. I still need the diorite and andesite, though. Any amount I can get is probably better to hold on to. So maybe I shouldn't blow it all up. I don't know. Bomber, TNT to dig the hole. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if I do that, I lose a lot of material to the TNT. Unless I'm willing to run under them and grab it up before it all blows up. Which is obviously playing with fire like you wouldn't believe. And so, I don't know. Also getting the explosions to be more circular. Because, like, there would be bits that will not blow up properly. We'll have to see. Played the Warriors, you're still out from Minnesota Timber. Oh, man. Stop talking about sports, damn it. I don't want to know more about sports than I already do. I don't want to know about the Wolves, the Timberlakes, the Dogs, or whatever your local sports team and or event happens to be. I play Minecraft to not have to worry about those things. Like, seriously. Ugh. Make LAs do it? Ooh, I could. But they would probably also blow up, right? Wouldn't the TNT explosions also hurt them? That is actually a really cool idea. Maybe make it to where the LAs... Well, no. They're not like TNT proof. Maybe run the... I don't know. LAs are not exactly reliable either. Minnesota basketball hasn't been the Lakers anymore since the 70s. Oh, okay. Aren't the Lakers in, like, LA or whatever? Andor's ballad. What does that have to do with anything, Poncho? You say the most off-the-wall shit, man. Minnesota I already read that. 65 did your research 2 months ago. 60s. Ah. Go down and pick up those items. They can't get damaged by you unless they are tamed. I've not actually read enough on how LAs behave and function. Mostly because I was like, they're not the copper golem. I don't care. And now, maybe they're okay. Maybe they're useful. Maybe I should. Maybe I should learn. Nope. Lakers used to be the Minnesota... Oh, okay, and they were moved to LA. Ah, that explains a lot, actually. I always heard about the Lakers growing up because they were a famous basketball team at that time. And I was just like, why are they called the Lakers? That didn't make sense. But now I get it. They were Minnesotan. The land of a million lakes or whatever the fuck. How did I miss the skeleton? Oh, God. Oh. Well, I'll have I have to let you in on a little secret, Razor. How did I miss the skeleton? Well, it's because I'm actually only okay at Minecraft. I'm not actually that good. I'm just, like, good enough. Like, I wish I was some MLG pro after 13 years of playing this game, but, like, I'm only just passingly good. Like, decent, you know. B- tier. Like, I can play the game decently, and that's about it. But for the most part, nah. I wish I could say I was really, truly good at Minecraft, but no. I'm not. I call myself a master, but that's a lie. I'm really not. And I'll probably never be a master if I'm being honest with myself. In all honesty, I just think that it sounds cool to call yourself a Minecraft master, ironically. Because it's fucking Minecraft. Like, nobody's that into it. I'm an addict because I'm an addict, not because I'm actually, like... Oh, fuck off, zombie. Not because I'm actually, like, good at it. So, yeah, it's just fun to be like, tee-hee, I know what I'm doing. But in reality, I'm just a shitlord. I'm just another slob who plays this game unnecessarily long. Tired, Jack? Yeah, I'm a little tired, I will not lie. It starts hitting me, the yawning, at about this time of the night. Maybe I should obey my lizard brain and go to bed. Later, of course. Not right now. I guess there's a value in obeying the lizard brain and doing what it says. But, no, for the most part, like, I've become a night owl. Maybe I should stop. Maybe it's time to stop, as Georgie would say. Or wait, no, that wasn't... Who did the "it's time to stop" meme? Was that not, was that Right Said Fred? Fuck, who was that? I'm blanking on my meme history. Filthy Frank, that was who that was. Yeah, Georgie. Or, well, he's filthy. He was Filthy Frank, obviously. I thought so. Okay. I was kind of in the right area. Georgie, yeah. You're addicted to Diet Coke. Ooh, yeah, that's actually a real addiction. That's the aspartame and the asulfame potassium. Those are actually kind of addictive compounds. You get a taste for them, and then they become very, like, appealing for some reason. Despite the fact that they taste like garbage. Oh, how can anyone like that? But then you kind of learn how to like it. And the next thing you know, you're playing it, or you're eating it a bunch, and well, here we are. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up here because, God, I'm suddenly very tired. Oh, man, must not yawn. Oh, man, yawny, 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 yawny. Okay. Well, I've made a bit of a dent in this thing. Not much of a dent. I'm going to have to, like, do more work behind the scenes, I think. I've gotten tired of seeing this open quarry. Okay. Let's get that and that. Yeah, wow, I've got so much to whittle through already. Yeah, it was a short stream tonight because of both the power issue, which, as far as I can tell, has been resolved, and then I threw together rather hastily. I didn't get to make as many edits as I wanted because I was in the middle of editing the damn video as the power went poof. I was making the video where I faked you all out. It was rather interesting. I might try to do stuff like that again. Who knows? Apart from that, everybody, I will catch you all some other time. Whoops. There we go. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching. I'm going to have to, like, retire early tonight. I don't know. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all so much for giving me a moment of your time. Make sure y'all, subscribe and like and favorite and leave a comment and follow me on Twitter, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. But thank y'all so much for putting up with me. I'm sorry for the delay as well. Crazy things, they just kind of happen. But apart from that, I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.